Hello, welcome to Rolling Insight. Yes, we've taken a break. No, we're not gonna stop.
We'll be here.
This is my co-host, Gray. We have no guest. We should have gotten a guest. We did not.
Happens sometimes. A lot of the time.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
All the time.
It's a podcast where we go into tangents about the Adventure Zone in Dimension 20.
And sometimes our own show. Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, Gray.
What?
You know what?
Yeah.
We have a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, we sure as hell do.
We've got a giveaway that if we get to 50 subscribers, the person that gets rotated into that roster gets a free D&D source book.
D&D source book?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
That's about it.
Whoa, a free D&D source book.
Comment
and subscribe for one.
It will literally be the newest one.
Got interesting stuff in there, like new subclasses and races.
Yeah. Also, we've got, we have that YouTube channel, the one we're currently we have a YouTube channel, right?
We do?
Yeah.
I thought we were just on a call.
No, we got a YouTube channel, a TikTok, an Instagram, a Twitter. Yeah, we have a Twitter now.
Ew, Twitter.
Hey,
yay, Twitter.
We have a Twitch that we barely use. We should probably use that more.
Perhaps, but it helps to have an audience for Twitch, you know?
Yeah, but it also helps to, have an audience for YouTube, and we barely have that.
Yeah, that's true, Tube.
Now, but you know what we are on now? It's actually fairly exciting. We're on Spotify!
We are on Spotify.
Yeah, we just got on Spotify, quite literally, yesterday.
So if you want to binge listen to Nat Good Enough, you eventually can.
I honestly don't know if I should be putting out, because I'm thinking of doing hour-long episodes for each listen, or podcast? Episode? I was thinking, separating each episode into 3 episodes, because we have 3-hour-long episodes, and people have short attention spans. Look at the viewer right now.
Look at the hosts right now.
We can literally not get through an episode of Dimension 20.
Yeah, we get too busy, ranting about the most random shit in the middle of it.
I think we should, Gray, before we start off, before we roll Insight, I need to say, I think we should just watch Crown of Candy and not Mice and Murder. Just wait. Let's just wait till the season's over.
Yeah. Probably for the best.
Because it's just hurting us now.
Yeah, because now we're just like, oh, we're falling behind. Oh, no.
Oh, dear. Alright, so... So we have all of these things going on. It's very exciting.
It's scary.
It is scary.
There's also a big secret thing that I'm working on. It's not entirely secret, but it's got some flavor.
Oh,
flavor.
And we've been And we've been revamping all of our shows.
Yeah.
You even see my face in the next episode of Comics and Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah, you see my face, Bree's face, and Jake's face.
Jake. Oh, we did that. You guys were all on video.
Yeah. So.
That was lovely.
So we're doing some exciting things with the channel. We're trying to revamp. I know it's only been 6 months, and it's like, hey, let's revamp the channel. We even got a new logo that you probably saw at the beginning of the show.
I don't know how that one got busted out so fast. Probably because I don't want to work on the secret thing I'm working on.
Oh, you mean the weird 10? The thing that I told you to only do 3 of?
Yes, but I'm extra, and I got two more parts of it done since I last updated you about it.
Okay. So, we also have. We're also revamping Altonian Adventures to better suit the podcast space and our shows to make it so you guys can get Altonian Adventures fairly quickly because I always feel bad that we're like neglecting Altonian Adventures.
It is quite fun to do.
Right, it's fun to do, and I feel like we lost our groove with the one shot per month. I don't think one shots actually work.
Yeah. Sometimes our problem solving skills aren't great,
also,
admittedly.
also, I mean, more than half of us are okay. No, all of us are neurodivergent.
Yes. And also read into things that we shouldn't read into, which elongates like investigation first of all.
Yeah, it does. So we're gonna have brand new Altonian adventures starting not next week, but the week after, because I am running Monster of the Week, which is a brand new
Dylan's
thing.
turn.
Yeah,
If
I'm
I-
taking the reins back, motherfuckers.
You can have them for a while. I'm working on a big thing.
Die will be an Altonian adventure, so will Gray's Monster of the Week that I recently said that was going to be a mini series because Gray keeps putting up parts for it. But we're going
ideas for it.
we're going to make everything more we're going to make at least Altonian Adventures more Adventure Zone. Because I love Adventure Zone. And I think what they have going is perfect. So if it ain't broke,
Don't fix it.
exactly. And one shots don't really work for us.
No.
Especially me and Gray. We're just not good at it.
Alright, I have so many ideas for this one shot. I have to do it in 3 hours.
So, Altonian Adventures are now going to be hour-long episodes cut up into 3 different episodes that are, because we do 3-hour sessions, that are going to be released week to week. And then we're going to keep doing sessions, so, we're going to have... By the end of mine, it's going to probably be like 12 episodes.
One shot that I'm wondering when we'll continue, but it's so inherently linked with Die that I can't say because it hasn't been released yet.
Yeah, and I keep forgetting to release it.
Please.
I don't
Everyone
even...
needs to meet Lasriel.
I know! Oh, gosh. Anyways, so...
They're so fucking funny.
So, enough with the announcements of all the stuff we have going on at Nat Good Enough that I've actually been starting to name on all platforms Nat Good Enough Studios because we do a lot of shit.
Yeah.
So I thought, hey, you know what? Let's just put in the studios.
We don't have a studio yet.
Hey,
Is?
we won't.
No.
We'll have a shared email that will have YouTube Premium and the Dropout subscription on it.
Oh, don't flex.
That will be shared amongst our crew. That's about it.
And then y'all can email us without having to go to our individual accounts for things.
And also our really, really bad naming for some of our email accounts. Me.
It's not that bad of one.
Yeah, it was made when I was 7.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Back then, the password was apple pie.
Alright, guys, you know what to do. Log into Dylan's account.
Alright, so, as a tradition with this wonderful, wonderful show that we are starting back up, first of all, this show is going to be released every 2 weeks now because we can't get
tired.
We get tired, we can't get a filming schedule, and we keep filming right before the next episode.
Yes. But now we have episodes to talk about because of our break.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about.
Like the one that was released on the day we're recording this.
Yeah, it's actually released right now. Right now. Gray, if you just kind of scooch over there.
Whoa! That was scary. Why did you do that?
And if you look at that screen right there, there's the episode.
Oh. Wow. And maybe we might put it up in the card so you know what we're talking about.
I still don't know how to do that.
There's an option in YouTube Studios for the end cards.
Well, that makes it easier. By the way, Gray will be uploading the next Monster of the Week, so this is gonna be fun.
Yes. So Dylan will get to be in the premiere chat.
Yep. Alright, so let's roll insight.
9.
8.
Hey, we're not learning shit today.
Well, it's time to talk about Dimension 20 and roll and the Adventure Zone.
Yeah, the tangent.
Actually, I do want to talk about a rule I have recently. Okay, I might need to go get a drink.
Don't die. Do you want some of the coffee that I've made?
Oh no, that was made by editor Dylan. You don't want to drink that.
No, that was made by me.
Oh, okay.
I also have access to the coffee now that I can. Now that I've edited at least one thing and will never be allowed to again.
Oh yeah, that's because you've done a lot. By the way, editor Dylan sometimes pees in the mug, so just
bring. Okay, this is why I don't do community mugs.
Bring your own mug.
Yeah, it seems stuck up at first, but people can do whatever they want to the community mugs, and you don't want that.
And editor Dylan actually peed in Jake's coffee last time he was on the show, so...
Gross.
Yeah, Jake was very rude and snapped at him for a coffee.
Ooh.
So I don't really know which one to go with on the side of that.
Neither. I
think. Get fucked!
Here's our PSA. Treat people who are doing something for you with respect, because they do not have to be nice about it.
Especially if they're doing it for free. So I do want to talk about a rogue ability that I thought was for all attacks. Hey guys, did you know that Uncanny Dodge is only for attacks? Like attack rolls and not dexterity saves or constitution saves?
For realsies?
Yeah!
Huh. I guess that does balance out the ability better, unless it's all monsters that are super, high AC, incredible, amazing spellcasters.
Oh, I'm sorry, are you making reference to a certain devil that we have recently defeated, but...
Only one?
But at a cost?
Only one, Dylan?
Yeah, only one. You've only defeated one devil.
Yes, only one devil. But not only one creature with high AC and crazy spellcasting abilities.
Oh, you seem to be talking about the Archfey Alexandros.
Yeah. I mean, we did pretty good with that fight, considering that the highest amount of HP any of us had was 11.
And considering I made that homebrew on the spot.
Pretty amazing.
Yeah, that was... if you go back and watch the episode, that was me going,
Hot tip for any DMs, never put your villain in the bully zone. Because angry players will go after them.
It was quite literally me going, looking through the wizard spell list. to find anything.
You did very good. That was
Ye-
very amazing.
Yes, but the fight I am truly proud of was the intensity of the Windrin fight.
Uh, that was stressful.
That was stressful. I came out of that fight on my chair going, ugh.
I was so exhausted for like a couple of days after.
But that's also because you fucked up your sleep pattern doing the stuff for Monster of the Week.
Oh no, that was just because I couldn't sleep one night, and my sleeping schedule is a fucking weenie when I stay up.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, like for even 1 hour, it's like, oh, there's my night.
I try to make sure. I let me tell you guys a secret. I try to make sure Gray is up before every session.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, Mumford is sleeping in the middle of a battlefield.
Unfortunately, my phone and laptop don't get notifications, so I do get
You need
spammed, and
to
then I
fix that.
no, because I get really agitated when I hear notifications.
You need to like put your phone on silent and fix that.
Perhaps it it's kept on silent. It's just it vibrates, and then I get filled with a unholy amount of rage, and I'm like, this is too dramatic of a reaction, but that does not change it.
Huh? Interesting.
Sensory issues with Gray, they're bad.
They are bad. I only have that when I'm around. Never mind. We're going into newer divergent topics.
Yes. Uh, welcome to the neurodivergent hour.
You know what I've noticed about our podcast? We're a very diverse group of people. We've got a bunch of people on the spectrum of LGBT.
And
We
Jake.
and Jake and Bree. Eh, I'm still I am very on the fence about Bree. There is something. Anyways.
That's for him to say.
Anyways. But we're all on like the spectrum of LGBT, and then we're all on the spectrum of the neurodivergent spectrum. It's very interesting with us.
Yeah.
It is also very surprising that we've gone 33 weeks keeping the show on track.
Oh, quite fun.
33, not 34. Sorry.
Plus sessions that couldn't be released.
Yeah, like the very first episode.
I am so angry. That episode was gold. For anyone who doesn't know, Milosh's introduction was him trying to scale a building all on Jake's own accord, and Valkaren just watching and kind of flying up to his level.
Oh, and
Valkaren.
don't forget him punching a lamp.
Yes.
And then saying Milosh will get you non-punchable lamp.
God, that was so good.
We also there's just a lot of great things about this podcast that are just distilled in the first episode.
Mumford killing a cop.
Mumford killing a player character.
Yeah, I do feel bad about that from time to time still, but also don't shoot at people's sons.
Yeah, don't shoot at people's kids.
Yeah.
I literally, I think it was like a couple weeks ago, said, "Hey Bree, do you mind being in the second campaign for the first session just to die?"
Bree does have a lot of fun characters, so it is nice to have him on.
Yeah, I really wish I could have him on, but he keeps saying no.
If he doesn't want to, then that's him.
Yeah. Anyways, so we
Well, let's
do.
die.
He was in die. We do have a lot to cover, and this might be a long episode because of that. Uh, Mumford must be going through a lot.
He is. As a player, I had a bigger reaction to Valkyrin dying than a lot of other things because Valkyrin is French,
French?
which I'm sure shows.
French?
Friend.
Oh, you said French.
Uh, maybe
You
I'm bad at talking.
you went friend and then went ch. And I'm like, Valkyrin's not French. There's not even French people in this world.
No French people. Societies progress past French people.
Uh,
Just kidding, French people.
only slightly Quebecers.
Ooh, beef. Wow, what part of Canada is Dylan from, guys? Who knows? Not
Literally
Quebec.
every part of Canada except Quebec.
All of it. Including Kodiak Island. That's how we met.
Yeah, as for people that don't know or first watching the show, Gray is a literal bear.
This is real facts and true.
They are the bear god Midortos, so they can be any bear.
Yes. We really elaborated upon Midortos, probably because I don't say a lot of her lore.
Exactly. Even
Which I
though
should.
she is very connected to one of your characters.
Yeah. Wait, which one?
Chase.
Chase. That's your character, but my friend.
Yes, but
I.
you know
Oh,
your character in the sense that it's your game.
good point. I'll give you lore.
Okay.
I promise.
Anyways,
Okay, the viewers are still watching. Hold on.
just look at me. Look back. Look
Hey,
look at the window.
Hi.
Look at me. Look back.
Whoa,
Look back at
whoa.
me. Look at the window.
Yeah, I'm
I have a
looking.
flower.
Beautiful.
And
I'm
it says,
totally not gonna eat this.
wait, no, stop it.
Ah.
Pat. Here, salmon.
Yeah.
No, I don't know how I got just a giant, big salmon out of nowhere.
You don't carry salmon on you at all times?
I'm not a bear!
That makes sense.
Anyways, the viewers are still watching.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Mumford is going through a lot. Actually, all our players are going through a lot, including Violet. So,
God, I feel really bad for both Jake and Violet, especially.
yeah, I feel bad.
God, Milo sounded so sad.
Milo sounded sad. Polaire sounded sad. You sounded like you were crying, so that was
The
hard.
viewers are not privy to my emotional state at any point in time. We can say that was really good acting.
Oh no! So I felt bad going all out on Valkyrin for Windred, but I felt like Windred would have done that. So it was a very hard kind of turvy thing that I
It
was
would
doing.
have been.
That I was doing.
Yeah, and like, had the like, it was just also a matter of circumstance and dice rolls.
Yeah.
Because, say, Mumford didn't get trapped in the box, we would have had a better chance. Or say, the planar binding worked, or, you know.
Oh, the player binding hurt a
Yeah.
lot because
Oh my god, that sucks.
it was the main thing of not using Windren's true name. That would have caused a disadvantage, which would have interacted with the advantage, which would have made a straight roll.
Yeah.
So, but you guys did get rid of all his legendary resistances before that, which was a good idea.
It's good that our main spellcaster is very, very efficient.
Right?
Was very efficient.
Was. Uh,
Uh,
it was very hard because I thought Windrin would either go for Milos or Valkyrin, and we had just got Milos back.
yeah.
And I understand there's a taboo. It's like it's not a taboo, but it's kind of you don't want to kill a character. And I didn't want to
No.
kill Valkyrin. I just thought, hey, Windrin would either go for the child of like the descendant or the betrayer. He doesn't really have a quarrel with Mumford other than globing him.
And also, and less with Polaire. Well,
Yeah.
Polaire Stunning struck him.
Yeah, but Valkyrin globed him a second time
God, that was funny.
and then tried to force cage him. So he had reason.
The man didn't want to be globed. He spent his last day. Hey, can we just say this? He spent his last day in a globe being like, oh, I'm so smug and condescending.
Right? Oh no, I'm stuck in the globe.
I made my own globe. Eat those worms. And we were like, we popped your stupid globe.
Alright, fine. Boom. Let's get serious.
And then we cut him in half.
Yeah. I am
Good.
very interested in how the next few arcs could go. We're at level 14 now, which is fairly big.
Yeah.
I know I keep saying I want to get to 100 before this campaign is over. If that doesn't happen, I'm fine with it.
Right. You never want to overstay your welcome.
Exactly. And I'm not saying that, hey, if we end it here, that'll be a good ending. No, I'm saying that if it ends soon, that brings on new potentials for stories that these characters could have after the campaign.
Like, one shot's well being, because we're still diplomats.
Yeah, one shots while you're still diplomats, going to different countries and all of that. I'm I never want to ruin the potential of more story just because I want to fulfill an episode quota.
Like, that's part of why Altonian Adventures is quite a good series, because there's other ways to explore the story from different perspectives. Like, you're a bunch of ghost hunters, and some weird thing happened in this town, so you have to go investigate it because that's what you do. You're limo drivers at a convention, and the world is suddenly shaken up, and you don't know why. Or we can explore Death Wall culture,
Yeah, exactly. And
which is quite bad.
it is quite bad. Eltonian Adventures is truly not my favorite thing, but it's always been an amazing show to have.
Yeah.
I think the way we move forward, we no matter what, we have to look to not the predecessors, but the people that are still going. There's NADPOD, Dimension 20, Adventure Zone, Critical Role, even the ones people don't know about. Fuck. Unprepared
On a
casters.
quest.
We're on a quest. Unprepared casters, I think it is, with Haley and Gus from TikTok. They are amazing people, and I really want to follow into their footsteps because they're co-hosting a D&D podcast, and that's cool.
I know Brian Miller does good ones.
Brian,
He did a one-shot with the Try Guys.
Brian Miller does a great job.
Oh, he also did a one-shot with the Drawfee crew.
Drawfee, Draga, and Drawtectives. the
Yes. Draw Tactics is so good.
I think the way the show has gone on, that we've been kind of doing it, we've been thinking, hey, we want to be kind of Critical Role or Dimension funny, but we just it's not even the fact that we don't have the followers. I don't think that we have the patience to do long form campaigns like this. But I do love doing long form campaigns. And I love watching my friends figure out a mystery that I've created.
Pretty fun. One of
So,
my favorite.
no, you go.
No, I was gonna say, as like a DM, one of my favorite moments, and this is from our not recorded game that I do. One of my favorite moments was, I think, it was in a maze that your character Chase and Violet's character Eliza were in. Bree's character wasn't there that day. Where uh, Chase figured out where people are being held captive just by like the kind of writing in a journal, and I was so giddy about that. I was like, yeah, your brains.
It is so weird being the brain cell of a group when Violet is right there.
Violet plays her 10-2 intelligent sorcerer so well. I'm so obsessed with her character.
And I keep making these characters have normal intelligence of like 12. It's like, fuck! I'm the brain cell again.
Now you are tasked with figuring everything out. Well, Violet just has a nice time vibing and hugging random NPCs.
Exactly.
As in sheep.
And Chase
Actually, I don't know.
and Chase has a canonical crush on Eliza.
So cute.
Uh but yeah. I Altonia is my creation and it's my baby and I love it. I want these Eltonian adventures not to stay in the current time period.
Ooh.
Because there there's some history to Eltonia that I've been wanting to explore. I know it off the back of my head. From the siege of Ayrshire to a Wild West campaign to a pirate campaign. I would love all of it. This I want to stay in this world for the time being. I don't know if we do long form campaigns anymore, but if we do, I want to explore it. And if I'm the DM for the no, if I'm the DM for the main show, I will find a way to do it. But we do have a lot of things coming. Like Gray, you're doing the mouse campaign.
I have so many ideas for that, and I wrote a little tune for it out of boredom.
So we're not getting to the end of the show. We're not even getting to the end of the campaign. We're getting not to the end game. We're getting to just the start of something that I want to create. And it's very weird for me because I've been going through my mind of, do I want to be a chef? Do I want to be a voice actor? Do I want to do this? I'm really liking doing this. I think I found a certain passion that I lost. So this is very exciting for me. Uh that was just a lot of me talking. Grace, say something.
Yesterday.
Hello, my name is Gray. I'm a bear, quite literally. I like rain. I don't like the beach. The beach can go to hell.
While Gray is doing this, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Oh no, I'm entertaining everybody. Okay. Alright.
Have fun!
Hmm. Okay. So, about the mouse campaign. Secret between you and me, the viewer and the gray. I think that we can explore the technology side of Altonia, and I just think it'll be fun flavoring in some mice, and rats, and maybe frogs, and maybe birds. You never know. Uh, but I think there's just a lot of potential everywhere, and I wanted to introduce a little mechanic that mostly inspires roleplay because, that's a very good mechanic to have. It's good to give everyone a base to, like, say things instead of awkward beginning silence. And I'm quite excited to have recorded character introductions that aren't just, we're in the middle of a fight, or we're at the mansion. There's a certain aesthetic to that, I guess. Also, to just any future DMs. Oh, we're doing this for a show. You don't have to go all out for your players, like making 3D maps, unless you really want to. Just have fun with it. It's a fun game for friends, and that's the best part of it at the end of the day.
I
How
dropped
about
some of my
Dylan?
ginger ale.
Huh?
Oh my god.
How you feeling?
It is so warm in Canada right now.
Oh, that's hell.
It is currently 32 degrees.
Ew.
Yeah,
Horrible.
absolutely terrible. And I just spilled my
It's the
ginger ale on the
worst.
table.
Did you at least get a little cooled off from it?
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. Is this my weird announcement to be a content creator? Probably, but it's fun. Uh
Yeah.
but yes, you don't have to go all out, but then there's me who just goes all out.
It is quite fun to spoil your players, but sometimes you gotta remember you have energy to reserve. And that's fully valid.
Yes. I don't even know what we're going to do next week. It's
Cry.
It's gonna be a strange week because we do have a new character introduction to do.
Yes, we do. Violet was very insistent on not missing a section, which is fair.
Yes, very fair. Normally we would have our player take the time to kind of mourn their death, but fine.
Some people get FOMO, and that's fair.
That is fair.
Especially because sometimes, like, if Rachel doesn't make it, I give her notes, and it's always just the wildest shit, like, out of context. Like, oh yeah, Takar is walking around, Or, we're in a different country now, by the way. Hugs and kisses. Good luck parsing my notes out.
I'm very interested in what. Because Rachel has made another character, like a side character, just in case Polaire wants to take a break.
Yeah. Which he should, because he's a whole baby.
He is a whole baby.
He is an entire baby.
Like, he may have a 6'5" boyfriend, but
He may be 15, but, like, 15-year-olds in, like, the eyes of
A
people
dad.
in their 20s and a dad, very big. I'm sorry,
You're roboting.
15-year-olds.
What the fuck was
Oh, there, I only have so many words.
that? Gray has been using a little transponder to talk.
Yeah, and sometimes it glitches, and the only things that come out are which is essentially Simlish.
Yes. So I can say that everyone that is working on the show, that is part of our other shows and all of that, are having fun. They're
Yes.
Will we become a company?
Some people.
No. Maybe. We don't know. Sponsor us.
Cause I'm actually gonna go back in school for psychology.
Oh, God.
Yes, unfortunately, that means I have to talk to other psychology students.
Oh, dear. That, see.
And I say unfortunate with a capital U.
Oh, yeah. The psych kids suck.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
Uh, Also, you can donate to us on Anchor.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll help with the production value and maybe hiring an editor. That doesn't go hand.
That doesn't just take a whole ass month to edit one episode.
Because of some other things they're doing, because they're an insane person who one day was struck with inspiration.
Yep. Yeah. Fucking exactly, Gray.
To be fair, Monster of the Week was posted 2 weeks in a row rather than 1 month in between. So there's that.
That does not help you.
No, it doesn't. I'm probably never gonna do this ever again for another episode. Unless it's like incredibly important. But yeah.
It's interesting to watch Gray do this.
Just in little sneak peeks of like the most random shit.
It's almost hilarious.
Had I not been doing other things along with simply editing, it probably would have already been out. However, other things.
Other things.
Wink, wonk.
Yes. So
There will be a trailer.
there will be a Okay, I need to figure out how to make a channel trailer because we really need one.
Yes.
So when I can start paying for people to advertise for us, I can just give them the trailer. Be like,
Nice.
here. It's just a stupid ass show.
Here, we go on tangents about how sick Milosh is. Alright, here's something we need to talk about in an episode. Milosh's sick.
Milosh is sick, but Milosh was useless in the Windrin fight, and I think Jake felt it.
Yeah. Like, Jake's dice don't like him.
Jake's dice don't like him, and Milosh couldn't use his fire damage.
Yeah.
Also, Mumford being trapped in a box is hilarious.
Doing fucking jumping jacks in here.
I like to imagine Mumford was doing it with the axe.
Wouldn't take an action to draw the axe again.
But yeah, so yeah, we didn't really talk about a lot in this episode of Rolling Insight, but that's because I'm honestly very excited for everything that's happening in Nat Good Enough and all that, and I'm sure Gray is as well.
I'm quite afraid for the next session. Like, here's some a little like tidbit of insight. I've been playing around with the idea of Mumford just not having his main. My biggest hesitation is drawing Mumford without his main. Just out of stress.
I feel like we should talk about this.
Okay, let's talk.
Is Mumford Because we played around with the idea. We played around with definitely played around with the idea that Lotus is trans.
Yeah.
Is
And
Mumford trans?
I've been thinking about it. My hesitation there is because I have a very high pitched voice. I do sound like baby, so sometimes I just don't like listening to episodes because I sound like baby. Uh, and also just the very, I guess, nurturing side might lend too much into stereotypes,
Very
and
true.
I'd rather not lean into stereotypes by accident. Which is why Miriam in my ghost hunting crew is a lady robot. So like, I can't make the robot non-binary. That's dehumanizing.
I mean, you can. You can make the robot gender fluid.
Could, but Miriam is a lady robot with a lizard. She's a lesbian.
Imbert's just Imbert.
Imbert cat.
Imbert was polymorphed from a cat to a tabaxi.
Whoa, Lord!
Yes. Know what? Canon.
Hell yeah.
Not actually. But yeah.
It would be interesting to view Kavor's big tantrum and also Injurin appearing from the ghost hunting gang's perspective, but first we gotta get through the other one shot.
We gotta get through that one shot. Yeah. We've been busy and tired.
Yeah, we've been dealing with hard hitters like the next probably minor villain being a divorced man.
A divorced man who just hates his. I guess not his child.
No, his wife's child. But, which, I mean, both of them did bad things, but Lance did worse.
And, Lance took revenge.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay, I do want to tell you when I thought of that idea.
When?
I thought of it the night before the session, where I was like, I was just thinking, and I was like, huh. Lance is in a pretty bad spot.
And you know who loves people in bad spots?
A certain...
Carrot.
It's getting farther and farther away from the name.
Your point?
It's like the Benedict Cumberbatch situation.
The what The who?
The Benedict Cumberbatch situation.
I don't know who that is.
Sorry, yes, I keep forgetting that Gray doesn't watch pop culture.
I don't consume media. I'm a bear. Are you talking about Ben Snozzle Cucumber Patch?
Yes, there it is.
Yeah. Why'd you call him that?
Where it's just farther and farther from his name. I think we went from caviar to carrot to, what was it?
Cabinet?
Cabinet, cadaver.
More that Rachel and I come up with when we talk about the main campaign. Which is mostly just bullying caviar.
The worst part is, I work hard on Cavour. I work hard on how they act, how they are just the worst.
As much as villains are hard to play, it's hard not to be like, well, you're still my character I've made.
It's also the fact that it's not even the fact that it's hard for me to play a villain. I play a very, not intimidating, but horrible person.
Yeah, like the kind of person who stops you in the hall during middle school, like, hi, Bob, where are you going?
Oh no, that's just a pick me girl. I dated one of those in high school.
Oh, why? Dylan, why?
You know what? You can't blame me for all the people I've dated. Some of them are bad.
Yeah, that's gonna happen in relationships, but also, why?
I
This is probably for post-recording.
This is for post. This is post recording conversation. I don't even know why I pointed it out. Anyways, I always feel pride for Kavor's name and title. Kavor, the god of destruction and despair, king of lies and alterations. I love it, cause
Like, Carrot, the tantrum baby.
I love it just because alterations. I just think of Kavor showing up in a plastic surgeon. Oh.
Kavor is a plastic surgeon, and that's where they've been hiding.
Oh, look at this. Someone's getting a tummy tuck.
Oh, you're one of those people getting, like, what are some fucking... I'm trying to think of it.
A boob job.
I'm gonna put suffering in your breast implant.
That's what breast implants were made of in Altonia. Human.
Suffering?
Suffering.
Incredible. Horrible. Kavor disappears, and everyone's like, whoa, breast implants have really changed these days.
Yeah, now they're just silicone based.
Yeah, not that weird magic the surgeon wouldn't talk about.
That the surgeon would always weirdly laugh before putting in.
God, that would be horrible to hear. You're like a doctor doing your job, and your coworker just keeps giggling, and you're like, okay, grow up. We have PhDs. Let's calm down.
What PhD? Do you think medical doctors have PhDs?
Not all of them, but
They have MDs. There's an actual thing because it's called medical doctorate.
I'm stupid. I'm a psychology major. You think I actually do science?
Psychologists get PhDs. Psychiatrists get
Yeah.
MDs.
Because they hand out the medicine.
Yep. But yeah. Oh my god, that was just a weird conversation.
Are you guys glad you logged into this episode for this good lore?
Right?
The titty lore?
Titty. I'm sorry, I'm 5.
Titty lore is a pretty good phrase, though.
Yeah, titty. I would like. I would like to cast legend lore. I would like to cast titty lore.
Bards.
Bards, warlocks, pretty much any charisma casters.
Yeah. I was thinking, here's some insight for the next Dylan-led campaign. I was thinking sorcerer cleric, for my next character. Yeah.
Multi-class.
Oh no, I'm not multi-classing. It's just either or.
Shit.
Maybe multi-class, but that depends on how I play the character.
So are you thinking divine soul sorcerer or?
I'm mostly leaning towards cleric because I like peace domain clerics quite a bit.
By the way, divine soul sorcerer is where I got Kavor's ability to automatically heal. Yeah. If you didn't know this about divine soul sorcerers, they can heal as a bonus action all the time. They have no limit
Ugh.
to it.
Ugh.
And
Ugh.
and it's only themselves.
Ugh.
It is called unearthly recovery.
As like a DM, if one of my players, my friends did that, I'd be like, yes, you're so smart. But there's a player against a villain.
And I only used that once.
I'm not even gonna ask when. I'm gonna live in like the brain space of Mumford punching Carrot in the face and Carrot being too shocked to heal himself.
You heard me say it, and everyone went, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, heal,
Oh
motherfucker."
God.
He goes back up to 100. He goes back up 150 hit points. What?
Oh wait, Winter?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Carrot.
No, not Carrot. You guys haven't fought before yet. I'm still trying to figure
Punched
out.
him.
I'm still trying to figure out how you're supposed to do that.
Punched him.
There's not a lot of god sheets.
Oh yeah, and that's because it depends on the DM. Because when you're making someone fight like a god, you have to still balance it out. So there's a chance your players can win. So you have to look at your players' individual abilities. This is DM tips. I'm sorry. You have to look at their individual abilities. Like if they're all spellcasters, if you
Pro-
make them do a lot of strength checks, your players will uh be
hate you.
very angry. Huh?
Hate you is the word you were looking for.
I didn't want to say it.
Hate you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh, Editor Dylan, I hate to ask this. You edit out some of that rambling and add the wonderful sound of Dylan saying, hate you. You, Editor Dylan, if you do that.
No.
Remember, I have access to the editor's room.
After last time, we got a new key. We got a new lock.
As if I can't break down a door. Have you seen that video of like the bear punching down someone's door?
No, we can do that after. It's very hard to keep Gray on track, so I just kind of make noises. But yeah. I think that's actually it.
Perhaps.
Do you have anything to add?
I'm trying to like think of insight on like at least Mumford because I can't speak for everyone else's characters.
I can. They're all sad.
Yes, we're all sad. And I think what's interesting about how last session played out is Mumford has a hard time staying still because sports and all of that. So it's just a lot for me to think about because I think about Mumford quite a bit. He's
Okay. I
huh?
actually have a question then.
Oh, what's that?
Do you think if, and this is a possibility because I might actually do it, do you think if we had a time jump to it, not like too long, but like a good couple months, do you think that Mumford would have gone back to Deathball?
With Deathball, his feelings now that he's more separated from it, I don't think he would. Because now he's seeing how toxic it was, just like, especially between players and how disposably, I guess, a lot of Deathball players are seen as. And
Yeah.
he's never liked that, and I wrote a whole thing about that. Uh, he couldn't make himself think of that because he thought of himself as useless in any other field. And but now he's realizing more and more he can do things. He is capable of a lot of things. So going back to Death Ball would probably drag him back into bad mindset that would just make whatever problem he has, all of his problems now, worse. And I think he's aware enough of that to not turn back to it.
All right, good. I think that's actually a good place to end it. So, thank you guys, thank you everybody for watching Nat Good Enough and Rolling Insight and all of that. Please continue watching, continue listening and all that. Vaccinate, vote, subscribe to YouTube, like, comment, follow everything that we talked about today because we did talk about a lot. And
We have a bunch of links in description.
we have a link. We have an actual link tree. Well, link tree type. I should really just make a link tree, shouldn't I?
Probably.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll make
figure
a.
that out later.
We'll figure it out. But we have a link tree that has our TikTok, our Instagram, our YouTube, all of that in our channel description and all that. And we will see you guys next time on Nat Good Enough. Bye. Gray, I gave you the chance to say bye and you didn't.
I said it was nice seeing you.
All right, bye.